WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they play against the Minnesota Lynx. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. What are your expectations for this game with two of the league's elite guards going at it?
I think it's going to be very fun watching these players try to outsmart each other. A battle in the backcourt can kind of be like a chess match.
Yeah, but don't be too surprised if we see some physicality. They'll do whatever it takes to get the edge.
Now here's January. Pass to Agumake. Shoots over Sabali. And it's Agumake missing. And here's Plum. Back to Powers. 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
Rossi outside. Reiner guarded by Dolson. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Yeah, that's a high IQ pass by Taurasi to the wide-open shooter. She's got a great sense of where to send the ball.
Up top, Plum. Back to Young. Moves over to Rossi. She can't get that one to fall. And New York will come the other way. Coffee outside. Pass to January. To Rossi. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's Sabali. Dolson with the screen. And here's Plum. Outside Powers for three. And the Lynx miss again. And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Well, raised in the Motor City of Detroit, Ariel Powers was a fighter, literally. She participated in boxing as a young kid, and she loved the sweet science.
Now here's Taurasi. There's the triple. Plum with the rebound.
Another miss, 1-for-4 here early.
Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Powers. Dolson with the screen. Powers with it. He's picked up by Griner. Here's Plum. And that one hits back iron. And Ariel Powers, she grew up playing lots of different sports, including boxing.
And you can see that boxing background with how she competes. Powers is listed at 5'11". As a wing, she battles a lot of taller players and more than holds her own.
Coffee, no good.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Outside Young. Up top Plum. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
5 misses to start their game. Rough start, but they're still looking for their first basket.
Pass to Griner. That's good, and it's Breon January with the dime.
Picks up on opponents' tendencies and will make them pay. January has a refined feel for the game.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Outside Young. Here's Plum. No problem on the close-range jumper.
So slick with the ball, Plum leaves defenders in her dust with some of these moves. Chasing ghosts.
Here's Taurasi. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Pass to Griner. And she makes good on the layup.
Yeah, seeing over defenders contributes to Griner's dominance down low. She's just lethal around the rim.
Now here's Young. Powers with it. Inside. And that one's good. Solidly.
Nice work inside. Hard to get that one to go over the bigger defender.
Well, it was never going to be easy. A little artistry on the inside.
Call it maybe a Rembrandt.
There's January. Rossi outside. Fades. And the Liberty get it back. Pass to January. Back to Coffee. Diana Taurasi on the wing. That's good, and it's Nia Coffee with the assist.
With the beautiful outside stroke, Taurasi strikes fear in the eyes of her opponents.
Outside Powers. Outside Young. Kicks it out to Plum. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Reiner score the basket, her fourth, and she's only missed one of her 5 shots tonight. The Lynx trailing.
Well, there's a lot of great basketball cities in the country. We know that. But there is nothing, and I mean nothing, like playing in New York. There's just something different about playing hoops in the Big Apple.
And it's Minnesota scoring again.
From this distance, it's almost a layup for Plum. She is great from the mid-range.
And the Liberty call time here. And I gotta admit, I agree with Brian. Basketball in the big city is something special.
Unfortunately, I got to agree with Brian too. You think about all the great players who've come through this city, how incredible the atmosphere is for Knicks and Liberty games. Games in New York, you know, they are special, and every WNBA player loves playing here.
Up top, McDonald. Boyd covering. Fires for 3. Minnesota grabs the miss. Whitcomb with it. There's a screen by Achanwa. Right side, Boyd. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points for the first shot in this game.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Outside McDonald on with the ball. Now Boyd defending. Here's Parker. And another shot. Achanwa pulls it in.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Whitcomb. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
That's a terrific effort on the shot. She's giving up a lot of inches in that matchup.
Height? Who cares about height? She took it right at her.
Here's Henderson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. McDonald. Outside Parker. Pass to Coffee. Shot clock at 6. On. Mallory covering. Fires from deep. On. No good. Now here's Whitcomb. Covered by Henderson. And there's the call on McDonald. That is our first foul of the game.
First personal foul, teams first. First team foul.
Here's Achanwa. Whitcomb, covered by Henderson. Outside Boyd, to the inside. Mallory. Helena Mosqueda-Lewis on the wing. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. New York in the lead. Pass to Hahn. That's good, and it's Harry McDonald with the assist.
Clean look at the hoop, and give props to McDonald, recognizing the open teammate.
Outside Whitcomb. Here's Mosqueda-Lewis. Now here's Achanwa. Here's Whitcomb. And it's all evened up.
Passing, not exactly her calling card, but Achanwa doesn't miss open players. Good eye.
Outside McDonald. Nice move. And she lays it up and in.
That's incredibly poor defensive awareness. She's one player you don't want to give up any space to.
Outside Whitcomb. Boyd. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Whitcomb. Three-pointer. Rebound New York. Now here's Coffey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. McDonald. Let's go with a three. Achanwa pulls it in. Now Whitcomb. Pass to Mosqueda-Lewis. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. And the Liberty with possession here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Allery. Now here's Boyd. Guarded closely. And she banks in the layup.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Here's McDonald. Parker, defended by Achanwa. Right side Parker. First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
15.
Closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part, and look, that's why they've had success.
Here's Young. Pass to Dolson. Plum. Now Achanwa. She's covered by Hahn. Outside Young. The 11-footer. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound.
When we talk defensive impact, no player affects a game like Brittany Griner. Quite simply, the best defender in WNBA history.
And here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Outside Plum. Pass to Achanwa. Here's Plum. Dolson sets a screen. Plum gets the bucket. A perennial all-defensive team member, Griner is the ultimate rim protector.
Well, you have 6'9" height, 7'4" wingspan, incredible motor, and a tremendous defensive IQ. All of that shows up in Brittany's block numbers.
Now here's Henderson. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Young. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Plum. From downtown. And the Lynx, another three.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Now here's McDonald. Here's Henderson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Well, that might be the last player in this league you want to get an offensive board. At 6'9", Griner can get the ball back up and in real quick.
Young with it, guarded by McDonald. Young shot's good.
Really settled into a nice groove offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards. Would you believe me, Tim, if I told you now it's above 50%?
Well, of course I will. That's what the monitor says.
And I'm an honest man, too.
2 points. That one goes in.
Nice feed by McDonald. A new school, score first guard. She does have great passing skills, though.
Pass to Young. Now here's Dolson. Dolson with the screen. Steps back and fires. Westbrook can't hit.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
Now here's McDonald. And here's Griner. That's good, and it's Gary McDonald with the assist.
And sometimes this team relies on Griner to shoulder the load offensively. And guess what? She's more than happy to do her part, score the points.
Here's Young. Outside Plum. Chanwa the screen. Lets it go from 11. And it's Minnesota scoring again.
How big of an advantage is that for a team? His hoops turning into made hoops. Achunwa is relentless on the offensive glass.
And the Liberty call time here. So both teams making some changes here. Well, even this early in the season, it's becoming clear who the true title contenders are.
But there is still a lot that could change. There could be some big-time players on the move before mid-season.
This is when general managers start mapping out their trade strategy. They might not want to make deals right away, but a few teams will look very different by the trade deadline.
Now here's January. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Ogumake.
That's a way to pick up your teammates. And when Ogumake puts in a miss, it's almost like bonus points for your team.
The three. Westbrook can't hit. New York trailing here. And here's Taurasi. January with it. From deep. Liberty keep it alive. For three, Diana Taurasi. Misses for the fifth time this game. Marker as 1 for 6. Right side Plum. Poked away. Unhindered going all the way. Here's Griner. And she hits it to tie up the game.
The hands and awareness of McDonald starting that break. Nice job by this team getting points off the turnover.
Outside Plum. Pass to Achunwa. Here's Sabali. She's covered by Ogumake, and that one's good. Sabali.
Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
On offense, here the Liberty. January left side. Now Griner. Shoots over at Chanwa. And it comes off the front of the rim.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Now here's Plum. She's got 10. Bauer's shot is off.
Now that we're a couple years out of the 2010s, one thing is very clear. The Minnesota Lynx were the team of the decade.
Here's January. Pass to Taurasi. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Sabali.
Their strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Right side Plum. That's in there. Satu Sabali with the dime. The Lynx dominated the last decade, winning 4 championships.
6 finals appearances in total. And remember, before winning the lottery and getting the #1 pick in 2011, Minnesota had missed 6 straight playoffs. So sometimes to turn that franchise around, you just need a little bit of luck.
The Lynx leading. Pass to Achanwa. Plum covered by January. Achanwa with it. Clock at 6. Outside Sabali. Here's Powers. That shot missing. So New York will take it the other way. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Taurasi. Pass to Ogumake. Outside McDonald. Offensive board. Taurasi. Here's January. Shot to end the cold run. Sinks the triple.
Makes defenses work with fluid court movements. January doesn't need much time to get her shot off.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Liberty making a switch here. So the Lynx now. Outside Whitcomb. Sabali. Outside Boyd. Back to Sabali. 3-pointer. New York with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's January. Rossi outside. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go for her. And Minnesota the other way now. Pass to Boyd. The 3 is up. Ogumake with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Parker. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Allery picks up the foul. That's her first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Henderson. Buries it down low.
Well, here's where Henderson is so difficult to defend. Great burst off the screen, right into her shot.
Outside Young. Back to Boyd. And here's Mosqueda Lewis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way, and she gets it to go.
Excellent use of the 15 or so footer. For a point like Young, hitting these opens up the floor.
Pass to Henderson. Now Coffey fires the 3. Outside Parker. Out to the right wing. Now Henderson. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it. Here's Boyd. Pass to Mosqueda Lewis. One second left.
I admire the defensive mentality that Parker plays with each and every game.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Lynx ahead, up by 1. And we've got more exciting basketball.